Okay, so for our next problem, that is example number 12. Now we are going to resolve the the 22-pound force into components acting on the U and V axis. So, as stated or as discussed sa discussion video and also for the teaching guide, we have two problems, diba, sa statics. We have the first one is katong atong mga previous examples wherein we have two forces and we are going to express that in one resultant force. That is the first problem. Now, for the second problem is we will be given with one single force that is, or the resultant, we will be given with the resultant, and we are going to find the components of this force. So, it's either on a specified axis or it's an either be horizontal and vertical. Pero sa giingon pa sa teaching guide, sa discussion is, if that is only horizontal and vertical axis, that would be very easy because you are just going to apply your SOHCAHTOA. So, right triangle theorem lang ta. But if that is a specified axis, like in these examples, is that would be, that is not applicable na siya si SOHCAHTOA. So, we can now use your parallelogram law again. So, again, sayon ron ni siya, if you're just going to practice good, this would be a very easy problems. Kanita na yung mga mga type of problems that would just be very easy. Basta practice lang yun. Okay, so sir, unsa ni siya pag-solve? So now let's proceed with our solution. Okay, so say we have this given. So unsa man nato pagpangita ang iyahang component along U and along V. So na dito sa teaching guide, you can just read sa procedure kung unsa ang procedure sa pagkasunod-sunod para mas dali ninyo masabtan sa ibuhaton. Okay, so the same lang good gihapon ang sa parallelogram law, you are just going to copy and paste ang axis, alright? So sa mi ibasabot nimo sir, if this is our axis, we have blue and red para mas dali. Red is U, blue is V. So kung unsa ang axis ni U, you are just going to copy that. The same gihapon, you are just going to copy that sa head pod sa resultant force. So if this is U, copy ka diha. Parallel ha, parallel. Ana, parallel. The same for V. Mag-start jud ka sa head sa imuhang resultant force. Oops. Hantod sa maka-form ka og parallelogram. Okay, so I guess parallelogram na siya. Alright? So we can now have this triangle here. So again, let's start with the triangle gina siya. So again, mga kamatuyok-tuyok sa imuhang parallelogram. So let's mark now the given. We have 45 degrees here on sa pelain. If this is 60 degrees, di ba? 60 ni siya. 60 po ni siya, di ba? So 60, 60. This is also 60. Okay, 60, 60. Di ba? Equal. So I hope mo nakagets. So if this is 60 degrees, obviously this is pila. That is 180 minus 45 minus 60. That is 75 degrees. Right? So that is 75 degrees. So no problem na diha. Nga naman, we already have the resultant force. This is your resultant, which has a magnitude of 22 pounds. So therefore, this would be our FU, kaning red, and this would be our FV, meaning the component of the force along U and the component of the force along V. So FU and FV. So using sine rule, very easy, sayo na kayo siya. Alright, sayo na kayo siya. Sa pag-graph lang ka madugay, or I mean sa pag-drawing. So let's start with FU. FU over sine 60, that is equal to 22 over sine 75, di ba? So therefore, what is the value of our FU? FU is just simply sine 60 over sine 75 multiplied by 22. That is equal to 19.725. That is in pounds. Okay? So that is in pounds. Now for FV, we have FV over atbang niya is 45. Sine 45 is equal to 22 over sine 75. Therefore, our FV is equal to Sine 45 over sine 75 multiplied by 22. That is equal to 16.105 pounds. So, mo na siya. That is, inara ka mo buo ang solution, alright, for this kind of problem. Again, almost the same concept lang yun gihapon siya, copy-paste, kopya-kopya lang, parallel, and you use your, hantod sa maka-arrive kag triangle, and then you mark, then you use your sine and cosine rule, depende kung kinsa applicable. Okay? So, let's check if our answers are correct. We have 16.1 for FV, and for FU, we have 19.725. So, inan na siya kasayon. Okay? So, I hope nga nakagets. So, now, let's go back to our presentation. So, as part of the activity na lang, alright, as part of the activity of your, what you call that? Activity of this video. So, ako na rin siya i-proceed sa next nga practice problem. So, this will serve as your practice problem. I hope nga you do this, alright, para inyo man paghihapon eh. So, you apply what you have learned throughout sa ato ang mga discussion na previous discussions. You apply your knowledge in order to solve this problem, right? This problem. And you arrive on these correct answers. Okay? So, if you have some questions, again, I am always encouraging you to ask so that medyo makonquer ang inyong gap with this discussion. Okay? So, see you in the next video.